This is a good question. How many things that are in the constitution of South Africa that the people from outside have adopted, if it is the greatest constitution? On this video, I want us to listen to Mashatile here. He's going to mention something that I've been talking about, right? Please take your political what and put it aside a bit, okay? Just for a few minutes, we're gonna listen to him, okay? Because there's something that he's going to mention that is very important. And I think South Africans, a lot of South Africans, they might actually miss it.
Line up to particularly to focus on assisting young people, because we now, I think all of us must agree that
There you go.
we are in the era of digital economy, and therefore the skills of the future that we provide in universities and colleges must infuse that.
Exactly.
Youth in our universities and colleges must be taught these skills to be able to participate in the digital economy. In May, before the election, I had an opportunity to visit the UAE with Minister of Communication and Digital Technologies, Monty Gungubel. And the reason we went there, we wanted to see what they are doing with respect not only to digital economy broadly, but looking at innovation, including space technology and satellites. And it was very interesting because when I got there, many of the people who were working in the center we visited in Abu Dhabi were young people who were sitting behind computers and receiving data from space. You are talking about data early on. So these young people were sitting and reading data that is coming through to their computers from satellite in space. So they are able to plan better because they've got this advanced information. So we've had good discussion with them, and we're now working with them because we want to ensure that we have similar capacities. In fact, I said to Mondli, just send some of our youngsters there in Abu Dhabi. I don't know if you guys want to go there. But I think it's important that we must not be left behind.
Exactly, sir.
As South Africa. As people are busy in space, we are still
always
some
behind.
on the ground. We must not be left behind. So we will, obviously you can't send a lot of people to outside institution and university, so we must bring some of that training here so that we can reach to many people. The good things that we have agreed with them that we must look at bringing this capacity here so that South Africa is part of these developments that are unfolding.
Let's talk about what Mashatile is talking about. The first point that is actually mentioning is the digital currency thing. A lot of people are ignoring this thing. A lot of people want to come behind. They want to learn it later when they are paying money to learn about cryptocurrency, to learn about blockchain, to learn about digital currency. He speaks about digital currency where he says to us, we can all agree, which I think we can agree. You cannot dispute that. We can agree that now, very soon, we will be getting into the digital currency if already it's not happening. If you check a country like Sweden, I know there is a religious perspective on that. Other religious people, obviously, they will tell you that this is the beginning of this according to the Bible and all of that. We all know all of that, but I'm not there. All I'm saying is, before then, when digital currency gets inside, when digital currency takes over, the currency that we are used to, where will you be? Will you know about digital currency at that time? Or you are going to be one of those people who are going to pay money to learn about digital currency. Then he mentions a point of saying, Let us not be people who always come from, let us not be left behind. That means when technology is coming in, when people are learning about things, all right, you need to actually be part of that. We have to be on the front. For example, if maybe let's say you join a church, right? Let's just say you join a church from international, or maybe you join an organization from international. You are in South Africa. They tell you that you can donate using PayPal. Some of you don't know. You don't know what is PayPal. You don't know how to use it. Some other people, they will end up saying you can send us Bitcoin. We don't know how to use Bitcoin. We don't know what it is. What is Bitcoin? Then you call somebody somewhere. They are helping, which is something that you should have learned long time ago. All I'm saying is let's open our eyes. I know, guys, that we love politics and we want to hear politics. But we must also remember that there is life. We must also remember that there are other things that we need or we should be learning, so that when the world is changing the direction, at least we are also part of that. I will make an example. There is this thing I don't like, right? You find that, just like, I will make a practical example which actually happened. Now, the president was replying on one of the, I think the debate, whatever. Now, they were talking about what if maybe we have a committee for the presidents, right? Now, the president, when he replied, he said, well, we did hear when you say to us you want a committee that is going to accommodate the presidency. And then the president said that they have sent people, they decided to send people to check in the UK. I don't know whether it's UK or whatever, but in the UK to check if this is what actually they are doing, or if this is something that maybe might be a good thing to have in South Africa. Why do we have to do that? Why do we have to do that? How about we come up with an idea and we implement it here? It starts here in South Africa. All I'm saying is, guys, let us learn to come up with things and people, they can learn from us. Simple as that. All right? And I've heard people say the constitution is the best thing that you can, our constitution is the best constitution ever. I'm asking myself, how many things that are in our constitution those countries have adopted? This is a good question. How many things that are in the constitution of South Africa that the people from outside have adopted, if it is the greatest constitution? I'm just saying that sometimes I think we need to sometimes I think we need to look at ourselves and ask ourselves big questions. Are we actually that strong? Are we actually that dependent? Because I'm looking at other countries, your Burkina Faso, and I'm looking at what they're doing. I'm looking at Kenya, the Kenyans. What they did there, you may disagree and all that, but what they did, they showed us that people have power, ladies and gentlemen. All right? All I'm saying is, guys, let us not be people who are always behind. Let us learn about Bitcoin, about cryptocurrency, about digital currency. You can just see when you are sitting down watching whatever, open your phone, man, learn about these things so that when it hits us, at least you are in front also. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you liked the video. Please share, subscribe. Do what you have to do. Love you. Take care of yourself. Thank you for liking. You are liking my videos and you are commenting. Thank you for your comments. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. You have a good day. Sharp.